How do you find sales tax for a given time period? In QuickBooks Online, you have the sales tax liability report that gives you all of the breakdown of the sales tax that you owe to different tax agencies. Let's create a sales liability report in QuickBooks Online. So first of all, log into your QuickBooks Online account and then from the left sidebar, go to the reports option and select reports. You can search here for sales tax liability report, or you can go a bit down, and here it is, the sales tax liability report. Now this report can be customized. You can select your own custom dates according to your own requirements, and you can view the total tax liability for that time period. The first option that you need to customize is the reporting period. So there are a few pre-built reporting periods here, and you can go with all dates. Maybe you want this quarter because you want to find out how much you owe in sales tax in this particular quarter. You can also use the year to date or year to last month. The reporting period is your own personal preference. You can also choose a custom date if you want to by selecting different dates here. In the tax agency option, you have two different options here because one is for California and the other for Arizona. You can select your method of accounting. I'd recommend that you leave it at accrual because most small businesses and large enterprises rely on the accrual method of accounting. And just in this case, I'm going to use all dates because I want to give you an example of how QuickBooks actually breaks this down for us. And once I've verified all of my selections, I'll click on Run Report. And QuickBooks has updated the information for the selected reporting period. Now you'll see that the sales tax liability report has been divided as per different states. But if you notice more closely within states, you have this breakdown as well because some local counties have their own rules regarding sales tax, have their own rates. It is good that QuickBooks Online gives you a complete breakdown so you know how much you owe to which agency. Now, why does the accounting software give us this breakdown according to states and local areas? The reason is that earlier the sales tax was applied on the basis of physical presence. So let's say your business had a presence in Florida and California, then your business will have to pay sales taxes in both those states. But since the Wayfair ruling, things have changed. Now sales tax is based upon economic presence. So if your business generated revenue from any of the states without having a physical presence there, then that would impose a sales tax on you. Now, what makes this really complicated is that each state can have their own requirements for filing, their own separate tax rates, and within those states, different counties can have their own different rates. So things can get really confusing really fast. The rules are all over the place, there's no consistency here. So I recommend that before you file your taxes, before you pay your taxes, you consult with your accountant about how to go forward with this. And if you are new to this, I'll give you a simple explanation of how sales tax actually works. So let's say Baby Yoda over here prices his goods, prices his toys at $100, and the sales tax in the state where he's selling is 10%. So he'll have to collect $110 from the customer when he sells one unit. When Baby Yoda records this transaction, he has to keep the cash collected for sales tax in a separate account, which is the sales liability account. And here's why. The sales liability collected from the customer is the money that the business keeps and gives to the government. It is not the money that the business owns, it is actually the money that the business owes. So until the time the business actually transfers the money to the appropriate tax agency, the money is stored in the sales tax payable account. So here's a sample journal entry. When you pay the sales tax to the appropriate agency, what you do is you reduce both your sales tax payable account and your cash account. And this addresses the whole thing about sales tax in QuickBooks Online. It is highly recommended that you always consult an accountant before you file your sales taxes because it's really a whole different mess created by governments. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then please subscribe to our channel for more information about QuickBooks Online and other related software.